Okay, so I wanted to do a quick video on how I pack my gear into my kayak on a solo trip. I'm just gonna get right into it. Honestly, this is more for me than anybody else, just so I remember, because today I packed it quite well, I think. It's important to distribute the weight both from back to front and side to side, because you're gonna notice it. My first day I had most of my food in the back there, and I was dragging and pretty low back there, and it's really not safe, especially when you run through rocks, to just have one part of your boat be more buoyant. The only part of the boat you want more buoyant is the middle. But anyways, in the front, this is my cooking equipment and some cooking and cleaning extras that I keep in this stuff sack. I'm going to be bringing this up to my campsite right now, because why do this twice? This is also just cups. Some extras, a camp knife, coffee filters, my propane butane mix. Just wanted to show you. Sorry about that, my battery just died, but luckily the next bag I was taking out had my extra battery in it. This bag I keep my electronics, cables, my battery, charger. I have my first aid kit and just some other electronics, my headlamp, camp light. I also keep my journal in there, along with my wallet and keys for when I get back to where those matter. So I have also in the very front of my boat my gorp and my beef jerky, which tends to be the heaviest items, food items I have, besides just a big old bag of food. This probably weighs close to 25 pounds, all of this together. So have about 20-25 pounds in the front of my boat. I'm here on the St. John River, by the way. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this a separate video, but I'm on the St. John River in Maine. I'm about, I'd say, probably 60 miles north of Baker Lake. And I've seen a few people out here. I ended up camping out with another solo paddler for the last day and a half, because we got snowed in. It was snowing, but now it's 52 and we're good. All right, back to it. This is my cockpit. I have a Pelican case for my GoPro, and I have my map, and I have it all tethered to my chair, so when I flip, none of this moves. The only thing that falls out is me, my pad, my water bottle, which I usually have tethered, but this trip I don't. A little water container if I need it, fire starting material. I really don't need that. That's like just extra goodies, like extra easy, and a water bladder. All this stuff floats. Probably wouldn't get it, but here on top in the back I have all of my camping gear. This is my tent, my sleeping bag, my sleeping pad, and even on this trip a camp chair, which, oh my god, I'll have to do a separate review on that because it's great. Anyhow, it's a little overkill, but this bag only weighs about 10 pounds. My base weight is really light. That's where I spent the money, and it's worth it. I can put it right on top of the boat, and it doesn't affect, like it being so high up doesn't really affect the balance at all, which is really important. I was really wary of putting that on there at first, but you know, right away I knew it was going to be fine. In the back, you'll notice I have some rocks. I don't really recommend putting rocks in there, but I have some friends with fish tanks who might like those. I have my big bag of food, which is just in a dry sack, not a dry bag. And everything else in here is in Ziploc bags, double reinforced. Everything's waterproof. I'm not worried about that at all. Got another rock here. Maybe somebody could tell me what this is. I think it might even be cement. I don't know. Okay. I also have my rain gear, which is also My firearm is in there. I have my clothes bag, which I just shoved right in there sideways. Gotta save space. There's not too much space in these hatches. I don't know if I mentioned this is my tarp, which I haven't even used. I thought the setups of these camps were going to be a little bit different, but I will be using it in the future. And I just got my hiking boots back here. My hatches stay relatively dry because I don't tend to flip over. If I flipped over or if I was in the pouring rain, it might be a different story. As you can see, I got my wood processing blade up front, mainly just because there's nowhere else to put it. I think I put it in a dry bag one time when I went with a couple canoes and they just shoved everything in dry bags. Why not? But it's got an extra coating on it, so it's not gonna rust. So that's it. This is pretty much all of my gear. My wearables, everything I wear in the boat, clothes, food, rain gear, food, electronics and goodies, cooking gear. Guess I forgot the most important stuff, but there it is. Camp in a bag, right here. Might do some other videos today, seeing as I'm high energy, got off the river. It's only 2 o'clock, 25 miles since 8:30. And I wasn't even paddling hard. So that's it. I mean, if you're thinking about doing a solo kayak adventure, you looking at the other videos on YouTube, I watched the same ones. They got a healthy amount of stuff piled out there, but didn't seem like enough when I looked at other videos. This is a healthy amount. I would say, I did want to compare the front to the back weight wise. I would say that I'm probably carrying about, with the camp bag, probably 30 to 40 pounds in the back, but the way the boat is built, the back can handle more weight, and that's just the perfect ratio I've found for me in my boat. I only weigh about 135 pounds, and you know, I think that might make a big difference. So yeah, it may vary for you. I guess you saw where I had my extra paddle, but that's it. All right, hope that was helpful. Golden banana out.